now. We're back. Episode 11, podcast at Chillin Out. I'm here with Chris. I am Dan, and today we have a guest, my best buddy and brother, and long time fellow Power Ranger, Brandon Stith.
What's up, peoples?
Everybody say hi, Brandon. Hi, Brandon. Okay.
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah, so there you go. You're in the spirit.
I'm here.
I'm here. We're here.
We're all here.
We're here to chew, spearmint, go. Okay, so today, what are we talking about?
Take my cup, man.
Because I'm in the groove, trying to sit. What are we talking about today? Fitness.
All right, then.
Fitness pizza in your mouth.
This is something else. Maybe not appropriate.
Hey man, we don't gotta be.
We might have been thinking about the same thing.
Yeah. We don't gotta be rated MA all the time, you know.
Compulsion was there. I just wanted fitness.
Well, so fitness.
I like fitness. How about you?
I think fitness is something that's really useful for everybody. I think fitness is something that everybody should try to practice at least once, twice a week. Yeah. Even if it's just going outside, walk, go out into the open.
Which people don't do anymore.
Fresh air. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For Christ's sakes, I live next to the fucking parkway. You can see the parkway from where I live.
Yeah.
In my complex. The parkway is like a meter away from my complex in the back. So, go out, get fresh air, oxygen. It's good for your fucking brain. Makes the blood move, doesn't keep everything stagnant.
The vitamin D as well. Not that vitamin D. No, the real vitamin D.
My girlfriend is laughing at your joke right now. I can hear it. Vitamin D! My girlfriend, Alright, now this is my girlfriend's gonna laugh again right now, and I can hear it already. She'll every so often give me vitamin B and D. She'll give them to me in tablet form.
She gives you the D?
I knew you were going to do this, and that's why she's laughing, and I would laugh my balls off. It's not her texting me right now.
That shit goes on mute before the podcast.
Yes.
Wait, so if she's giving you the vitamin D, do you guys have like the Deadpool moment with Vanessa?
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day?
Oh no, Women's Day.
We have women's appreciation.
Nice.
No.
Fitness and health in general, man.
Yeah, fitness and health.
Important.
It's super important that you have to keep on top of it. I tell just about everybody, I'm the type of person, and he is very as well, and I'm sure you is as well. If somebody gets sick, you're like, hey man, you should get that checked out. No,
you got the totally wrong with me.
Oh.
I say drink some water, eat some vitamins, sleep it off. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't.
I tell people to go get checked out.
Fuck the doctors.
In any case.
Shout
out Donald.
Dry.
Yeah. In any event.
Yeah.
I recommend people always, keep up with their health. Always maintain. Always keep on top of your diet. Always keep on top of what you're putting in or putting your body on. And
watch what you're putting out too.
Yeah, watch what you.
Yeah, telltale sign of your.
That's what I meant by putting in your body.
Yeah, well, you gotta see as it comes out, and then from that you be like, oh, I need some more water. I need some more fiber.
I follow what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were somewhere else, but now we're in the same universe again.
Okay. Yeah. Not just poop joke for no reason.
Fresh, 100%. So, fitness, Brandon.
So,
how do you feel about it, man?
I love it. You know me, since. So I'll give a little bit of backstory. You remember we grew up together. You remember how skinny I was.
Yeah, man, toothpick.
Exactly.
I was the chubby one, guys.
Wait, so what weight exactly?
What weight exactly?
What round about?
I mean, 6, 8 years old. You're like, what, 70, 80 pounds?
Probably. And then by the time I got to I'll put it this way. By the time I got to 12, 13, I was probably maybe 150. And that's because I was starting to get a little chubby. And then I started running track. And then I dropped down to 140.
Yeah. Okay.
130, 140, I dropped down when I started running track.
You got my hopes up a little bit because I'm an actual twig. I'm sitting here, it comes to 125. On a good day, maybe 127, 130 at the highest.
Chris is very bony.
Yeah.
Chris is Skeletor.
Yeah.
Chris is Jack Skellington.
I'm super thin.
I laughed that hard mainly because there's a woman that goes to my gym. Not gonna say any names, not gonna say where, even though some people listening probably know where. There's a lady that we call Skeletor at my gym.
Oh.
Because she's that. No, just because she's that.
Is that how she laughs? Is that what
No, that's how Skeletor laughs. That'd be great.
Look over like fuck?
I would die every time. I wouldn't be able to work out.
Fucking Skeletor behind me? What's going on?
Yeah, bro. But so, fitness for me.
Going back to the whole fitness thing, like I was super skinny. I hated how skinny I was, and then it went to me pretty much not liking how I looked, and then trying to go for women. Too skinny, didn't have that look. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the gym.
I have a very simple.
By the way, can I curse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Motherfucker up and down.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Keep that shit at home.
How's that Blink-182 song go?
What? Which one?
As fuck, cunt, shit, dude, sense.
The George Carlin song? That's what I call it.
Something else, yeah.
I
But
heard it.
anyway, fitness. This is what's important. As you were saying, fitness, you don't like the way you look, right?
Yeah, so I really didn't like the way that I looked when I was like 16, 17. hated it.
I'm a very simple person. You know me since a long time. I'm very easy. I come from people who take situations and make them very simple. So I'm a person who takes situations and makes them indefinitely simple. It's just, I look at it like this. If you look in the mirror, right, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I fucking hate you, you should try the gym.
Gym definitely helps that.
You should try the
It
gym.
definitely does.
Yeah.
It definitely
Because, honestly, now I'm going to say this completely honestly. Gym, maybe once, twice a week. If I feel like it. And that's just because I work 40 hours a week.
Mhm.
We work long hours, long days. It's 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day on your feet. A lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, sometimes at the end of the day, you're just like, fuck this. And your inner bitch is like going, nah, not going to the gym. You know why? Because my fucking back hurts. Are you an idiot? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's kind of like you got to not listen to that and just like once a week on your day off of just when you've got some free time. Even if you don't want to go to the gym, walk.
Yeah, even if it's just 30 minutes.
Take an L walk.
Yeah.
I'll admit it right here. I walk and I smoke at the same time. I look like Vince Vaughn in Old School while he's trying to do the fucking up row rings and he's got a cigarette in his mouth. I'm so fucking rad. I'm so Vince Vaughn. Oh, by the way, today's Vince Vaughn is the guest. Last week was fucking Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
That was the best fucking clickbait of all time. By the way, sorry guys. I didn't have any intention of it being clickbait like that, but Chris is awesome.
I meant to
I
watch.
doubt anyone took us seriously.
I kind of did for a second because I meant to watch it. I was like, did they really fucking get Dave Grohl on the show?
Yeah, he just
and I
kind
was
of
like,
wandered in, you know.
He just kind of knocked on the door. Hey guys!
Are you by chance doing a podcast in here?
Hey guys, you by chance doing a podcast? But please, go on, fitness.
where did I even leave off? I completely forgot.
Being like, if you look in the mirror and you fucking hate yourself, try the gym.
Yeah, so yeah, it was just that, and then ended up going to the gym. At first, it was just like everybody else. Like I started going to the gym, liked it for a while, didn't go back. This talking about like maybe 2012, 2013, and then stuff ended up happening where I got super depressed about stuff. I wasn't happy at all.
Life.
It's like life happened.
Yeah, baby.
And then 2014, 2015, it was like, boom, gotta go to the gym, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta go lift stuff, gotta go pick things up, put things down.
Yes.
And then from there, and then you saw how I just blew
Popped.
up. Yeah, you saw how I just popped out of
You
nowhere.
popped into a balloon.
Exactly.
Somehow he went from a deflated balloon, popped, and turned into a inflated balloon.
Yeah.
Like
That is a fucking magic trick.
Yeah,
That is how the human body works.
Mhm.
Kind of cool.
You increase the pressure and it blows up.
I would say I'm not really that fit, personally. You know, as I said earlier,
Them bones.
25. Yeah. I got some muscle. You know, I'm not a weak dude.
You're an
But,
Avatar skin in Skate 3.
Avatar skin in Skate 3.
You are dem bones.
Like the actual blue Avatar people.
No, like when you put the skin on your character in the game, Skate 3,
I've never played Skate.
when you unlock the skin, like
Really?
the whole... Really?
You didn't play
The
it?
skateboarding
I played
game?
I'm still
Skate
waiting.
1.
I'm still waiting for Skate 4.
Alright, so like, you know how you can customize your skater?
Yeah.
Alright, well like at the end of the game when like you win, you usually get like a character like Dem Bones or someone.
Mhm.
When you're like a whole character costume, like a spaceman or something.
Oh, so
There was literally one you were
you're a
just
skeleton character.
you were
You're
just
Dem
skeleton.
Bones.
Yeah.
You're,
Okay.
you're the skating skeleton.
I get you. Ha ha ha. Yes, yes.
You're
skeleton
You're
guy.
still
Yeah,
my
yeah.
best bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get the point across here to you.
About a year ago, I started doing some workouts.
Yes, he did.
Mostly calisthenic stuff.
Mm.
Just calisthenics.
Which is good. Calisthenics is really good.
Push-ups,
which is what I'm trying to do
Crunches,
now because
dips, squats.
of you know the reason why I've been trying to do more calisthenics stuff, keeping the Spider-Man
Yeah.
physique going,
You got to keep. He's got a lycra suit
Cool. Very cool.
which I'm getting in.
of the Miles Morales Spider-Man, which is getting a show, by the way.
That's awesome.
And that is it a show or is it a movie?
It's a movie
Animated.
coming
And
out.
apparently it's around where Peter Parker's dead, but all of a sudden he's talking to somebody in a train station, and it ends. So how many versions of there are? And that's where the trailer ends.
Yeah.
But it's Peter Parker is dead, and he's talking to a very lanky, long, like arm-looking dude, like with him in an alleyway, and it almost looks like he's wearing a suit with his mask off. So it's like, which Spider-Man is this? I pray to God it's Miles Morales. And fucking, what's his name from 2099? That's what I want to see so bad.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, it's Spider-Man 2099. I'm kind of hoping it's him too.
His name? It's escaping
I
me.
honestly can't remember his name.
I know
right
it, but it's just like, I'm so into this
Did you ever-
conversation.
did you ever
But
know he's
anyway.
Hispanic?
What's up?
now. I didn't know he was Hispanic.
Yes,
29
yes.
29
Yes.
I did
Miguel
not know that.
O'Hara.
There you go. Yeah.
He's Spanish first name, Irish last name.
Yeah.
He makes me think Eliza.
Really?
Yeah, fucking Hammer. Velvet Hammer.
Interesting.
It's another story for another time.
Mhm.
But that's family. Fitness. It's really, it's just vitally important just to keep yourself moving. You know, simple body and motion stays in motion.
It is really important.
You have to do it. You just
especially
have to.
especially going back into the whole going back to the whole depression thing.
Yes.
It's like
Once you get in a funk, lifting is a good thing to do.
exactly,
Feel
and
better.
It keeps your head
it
straight.
really does. And then once you start seeing results for yourself, you start feeling more better about everything. It's like okay,
Mentally, at least. Physically,
like,
it doesn't make you feel
You
better.
you feel awesome about you.
physically you're in pain like all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
Like,
but this is the thing. When you're in depressed modes, dude, it's physical pain. Like it hurts.
This is actually a good time for the podcast. What's called? I stopped working out. I stopped doing calisthenics for like a solid few months. Like, I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
And then I started doing push-ups again yesterday. So I am in excruciating pain today.
Chest pain?
Yeah.
Basically, my
Well,
whole arms,
pectoral pain.
outer pectorals, arms.
Your
down to,
shit
like,
is
my
all
fucking
fucked
elbows.
right here, right?
Yeah, even like right here, this little muscle right here, part of the.
So I'm
tricep.
gonna refrain from touching
Yeah.
your elbow when I get excited. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
my bad.
yeah, can't keep them straight. Can't keep them up. Just about right here.
When I
Can't keep-
fell-
This is how it is.
Yeah.
I recently fell. Remember when we had that monsoon rain recently?
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to get here I smoke on time. I was a little late, but what happened was I went outside, and by my complex I have those woods, right? So I try to run through the woods. I step on mud thinking it's dirt, and I fucking bang right on my whole right side.
Nice.
I didn't know how bad I fucked my arm. My tricep right here has been bruised internally. Like, it's not outer, like you can see it.
Yeah.
It's like internal. I can feel it's like on the bone.
I
I'm like,
haven't fallen in like years.
oh, bro,
I keep
it's
trying
So
to
now that
sucked.
we're on the topic of deck, you're gonna love this story.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
last Memorial Day, went to a park with a bunch of coworkers. We're somewhere in South Orange, like reservation, and
The
playing,
Resi.
yeah. So we're playing football. Had no idea that it rained. Well, had an idea, but I didn't know it was gonna be that slick and like that wet everywhere.
You played ball in the
We
mud.
did play ball in the mud,
You badass. I loved that shit. We tried doing that at
And-
Roosevelt Park football one time.
and had the wrong sneakers. Had the wrong sneakers on to play ball, but I says fuck it, I'm gonna play anyway.
Your
went
shoes
for it.
are ruined.
Yep, shoes are ruined. Shoes are ruined,
course.
and also clothes are ruined because I went for a catch, ran it. So I don't know. Well, you definitely know football terms because me and you play football.
Yar.
Ran a slant, caught the ball, went for a touchdown. Ran too fast, tried to stop myself, and just completely ate shit.
Couldn't keep
In
your
the-
feet under you.
Nope, just definitely couldn't. And was like, you ever? What's the word I'm looking for? You ever see a car just hydroplane?
Yes.
That was literally me on the mud. That was literally me on the mud,
stop
and then
and
I
just,
tried.
like-
It's like, and then I tried to stop.
Bang.
The minute I actually do stop, my feet, I legit just felt like a cartoon character where I hit the ground and my legs went up in the air.
Yep.
The ball went up in the air. Got the touchdown.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Got the score, but feet went up in the air, ball went up in the air, and there was just mud, just like
And Brendan sunken in the mud.
But didn't care.
Ah.
Went the whole day shirtless.
Well,
Just
you're a
for help.
badass. You can
Fuck
do that. Oh man, that's harsh. You got any good falling stories?
I used to skateboard, so I got tons of them.
All of them.
I got broken bones.
Chris's favorite story that he doesn't really ever share was the time he army crawled all the way up 22 at 3 in the morning.
It was like
Why did you do that?
because we're stupid kids.
Wait, why do I feel like I remember you telling me the story once?
Because I did.
Did you?
I told you when we were at the bar.
I never assumed it was that like impressive. I don't know. There's no cars on the road, so it was like this is the only time to do this. You know, safely. I could see cars at least a mile down that way.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm good here. You know, get a little crawling action across 22.
Oh, you know what? Another good falling story dealing with me. This is probably your favorite story because this happened when I was at your house when we were kids.
Hit me.
Playing upstairs in your room. Dad calls us down to watch Star Wars,
Oh, you fell out.
and I ate shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty
Nice.
harsh. Oh
was
my
bad.
god. I remember that. Oh my god. Wow. You took
Yeah.
me right there. See that mental trip? My long-term memory is from smoking weed, man. I'm telling you. My short-term memory is fucked.
Yeah,
But my
that's all you got
long-term
left.
my long-term memory is everything. I remember everything. Like once you give me a little glimpse of it, like if you could describe it to me,
I didn't even smell.
he mentioned
The stairwell.
my dad calling us downstairs to watch Star Wars, and I remember that. And then I remember him busting ass because we looked at each other, and then ran to the stairways as fast as we could, and he fucking ate it. That was, oh my god, I remember it, like I can see it.
I think I've gotten my quota of falls from
Quotient.
skateboarding to the point where like I don't fall anymore. You know, even though you fall a lot as a skateboarder, that kind of trains you to not fall in the future. So like we have actually a problem in my house where the sump pump spits water out into the driveway. In the last few weeks, it's been fucking freezing.
Word.
So my driveway is basically just a sheet of ice. To me, this is fun. I get out to go to work. I come home from work. It's like a little skating rink. I get a little run and start, and just fucking go for it. You know?
You seen the video of the guy? I think it's somewhere in Virginia where he's like sliding down his whole driveway.
Yeah.
Yep. And he just,
Basically the same thing.
dive bombs
Yeah.
into a bush or something.
My driveway's not as steep, but you can still get a nice little slide going
Mm.
if you hit
Oh,
run and
man.
start. But yeah, every winter, if I see a patch of
People
ice,
with
I still try it.
driveways, people with driveways like that, I don't understand. How you can have like a curved driveway. You know what I mean? Like you ever
I don't
seen one
think
of
it's by
those?
choice.
It's
I
just
don't think people are like,
harsh.
I want a curved driveway. I want my driveway.
I
down
would
a-
break
a
that
slant.
driveway down and repave it, dude. I would make that shit flat.
But you can only do it so much. Because how you gonna get up to the garage? The garage is on
That's
a
what I
higher-
mean. I would make it flat level to the point where it's like
You have to dig down into the
this
ground. to put
much
your
of an
garage down.
incline. Like I'll say that much because it's that little of an incline.
So at the very tip, that's just it.
Yep.
That's a good way to fuck a bumper.
Hey man, have her lifted car.
Oh.
You win a new car.
You're gonna pay extra. You're gonna take out your driveway, chisel it all
He's still
down,
on it.
pave it, and then lift your car so you don't have to have a slanted driveway.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Just getting everything.
I'm gonna
rubber
keep
there.
a piece of plywood in my back trunk too, so that I can get in my driveway.
Okay.
easily.
Yeah.
That's the way.
That sounds like a good idea.
That's the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely nothing wrong with that idea.
No, because then you just duct tape the piece of plywood and then it breaks.
It gets better. Keeps getting better.
Actually, you know what? Gorilla tape. Why
What do
even
you do?
fucking duct tape?
Put the plywood down, then pave over it, so now your driveway's slanted, and that way you don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Well, why would you use plywood when you can use rocks?
What kind of rocks?
Gravel.
That makes sense.
Does anyone have gravel driveways anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
quite
that
a
a good
few.
idea, really? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, yeah, you want to get metro ice, right?
Because it would all.
Yeah.
That's what
Shit.
the gravel's for. All that space underneath.
Okay, gravel driveway. I had a teacher who had a heated driveway.
What?
Yeah, this guy in Kenworth.
I have heard of those.
That's way
Yeah.
too metal.
Yeah.
He had like helped make the like outer coating on CDs a thing. Like he invented that. So like for every CD printed, he got a percentage of it. And because of that, he like taught for fun. You know, he wasn't actually like a teacher for money. He just taught for fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had a heated driveway.
Oh, really quick. I want to give two quick, birthday shout outs and also remembrances for two people
Okay.
who passed 2 years ago, around this time, this week, or last week. To one person being the ultimately fucking awesome David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody remembers 2 years ago he dropped the Black Star album with, the songs Lazarus, Black Star, and 'Tis a Pity She Was a Whore. David Bowie, man, he fucking went out guns blazing. Album came out. It came out on his 69th birthday. Died 2 days later, And then the second person, who is just as a fucking awesome person, an amazing artist.
Mhm.
Behold the Metatron, Alan Rickman.
Oh yeah.
I
Alan
was getting ready to say,
fucking
Alan
Rickman.
Rickman
Wow.
did pass away this weekend.
Behold the Metatron. Why, if I weren't an angel, then
That was a
why
great
are
role,
you
yeah.
holding that fish? And she's got a giant fucking salmon in her hand, and she's just like, what the fuck? The whole going over why angels can't drink.
That was a great movie. Yeah.
Loki and Bartleby came to heaven drunk one night, and thus all the spitting. And he spits the tequila into the second cup.
You know what's crazy? It's crazy like how like after Alan Rickman passed, I was thinking like going back and like looking at all the movies that he was in that I've seen. I think the day that he passed was the day that I realized that he was in Die Hard, and it's one of my favorite movies.
Dude,
I was
he's
like,
fucking
how, and I
Hans.
was like, how the hell did I not realize
Hans
that?
Gruber.
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
didn't realize that until like,
That's
yeah.
Hans
I
Gruber.
haven't seen
By the
Die
way,
Hard
guys,
years,
I know
though.
you can't see us. We got to get on top of this with a video thing. But I'm doing a video for the podcast because we do a lot of shit with visuals.
Mhm.
I'm doing the Hans Gruber falling from Nakatomi Plaza face with the arms out and everything from, Die Hard. That movie.
Chris's movie, apparently.
You know, it's crazy because I was thinking about it. I was like, if it felt like with me personally, like the movie that I only remembered him from was Harry Potter.
Snape.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter, and then, Dogma, of course.
Yeah.
The Metatron.
It's about...
Metatrons
All I
are
know
the
of them.
highest choir of angels, otherwise known as the voice of God.
Actually, no, there was one more person. I don't know if he died the same weekend, but I think it was the same month. Lemmy. Motorhead.
Lemmy.
Ace
Oh,
of
yeah,
Spades.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
That was this
spiked
month,
that,
but I don't
but
think
yeah.
that was this month. But I don't think it's the same. I don't think it was the same weekend of Bowie and Rickman.
Yeah, that was back in the early 2017.
Jeez.
Paved the way for the year. That was a bad
Mhm.
year.
Yeah.
Seriously. Speaking of fitness, though, with David Bowie, I want to talk about something. So, with his last album, the
Fitness Guru?
Blacks. No, I don't. Okay, listen. Just hear me out. Chew on this for me, if you could, for a second. David Bowie in his music video for Lazarus, which is the song is about him like coming to terms with his death.
Mhm.
He knows it. This is his final goodbye to the fans. Like, this is me telling you I'm okay, I'm alright, I'll be free. I'm okay. In the video, there's a part where it starts where he's in a bed and he's actually sick. If you watch the interview on HBO, they recorded the music video while he was in bed sick, but they just dolled him up with stuff and did his hair.
Yeah.
And he was just in bed singing with like this thing over his eyes with two buttons for eyes. Like, it's really nightmarish. And it's like really like a good representation of where he was. But what's crazy is there's a part in the song, when I arrived to New York City, and he's in the song doing this. In the video. Blew my fucking mind. The energy. I was looking for your ass. Like, full-fledged Bowie, just not giving a fuck. You know what I mean?
It's
the
the same-
energy.
It's almost
The
the same.
upkeep.
It's literally almost the same thing as when
About to die.
It's like was like 3 days after Michael had the This Is It tour.
Michael.
It's that exact same thing. No, it's like it's like he was getting ready for a tour. You had no idea that he was sick.
Tour.
If you watch, I don't know if you watched the This Is It documentary.
He was poisoned, but...
Poison, but yeah, but
A lot of
like,
people
like,
say it was also an addiction, which
Yeah.
I wouldn't put aside because Hollywood's Hollywood,
true.
man, and
Exactly.
anybody could do anything.
That's true.
So,
Could be.
But it was like even like same thing as like the energy that like Michael had at 50.
pure energy.
Exactly.
Everybody always references to his tribute show
Mm-hmm.
when he did the Jackson 5. He did all the songs with the Jackson 5. And the
Mm-hmm.
energy out of the man. The energy, pure energy.
And I don't think one song was lip sync.
No! They did the dances. Like, I can fucking, like...
It's unfortunate that that's an oddity.
Like,
It
it's
shouldn't
so...
be, like, it shouldn't... Obviously, it takes constant work to remain that
To bring that
energetic at
full
age,
circle,
but
you know what I mean? Just
it's
to
not-
look at...
It's not a, impossible achievement.
Just
It's
to look
just
at...
so unlikely.
Just to look
Yeah,
at
people
artists.
just don't do that.
Artists
It's a
in the
shame.
face of death. Timeless artists. Think about this. Famous at the time that they were alive for being energetic and entertaining. Did it to the minute they died. Energy. Pure energy. The upkeep
Yep, Prince is
of
another
that.
one.
Dude, Prince!
Prince is another one. Yep.
Prince, dude. Oh, that's shout out to Big Mouth. I love that goddamn show. I could do the voice of Maurice all day. But you made a gaping butthole and 10 glutes.
I've been meaning to watch that show, by the way.
Oh, it's so
I've
good.
been meaning to watch it.
Everybody, if you've not seen the show Big Mouth on Netflix by Nick Kroll, you should really go and fucking watch it. If you want to have a good laugh at fucking what puberty is, oh man, it's so good. All right, but back on track to fitness. Fitness is something I really want to get on topic with. So the whole thing with fitness and depression, it's really good. When you work out and you're depressed, right? When you work out, your body pumps out actual endorphins. So you get an actual thrill as if you were smoking, as if you were banging a chick, as if you were, about to go on a first date and you get nervous.
Arnold Schwarzenegger has a documentary where he talks about that. He's like he talks about it like that. Like,
yes,
it's like coming.
It's like coming.
I've seen that clip.
It's like busting a nut.
I don't know about that. I personally feel the exact opposite way. It's like after the fact.
Once you start getting
like,
it, once you're into it, you push.
Coming,
No, the whole point of it coming.
Like, oh, damn.
No, I definitely get what Arnold is talking. I definitely get what Arnold's talking about when he says like it's like coming.
It's
I definitely understand what he's
satisfying
talking
to
about.
know that you're fucking iron as shit and you're picking up weight that most mortal men could never pick up. That's what he means
Maybe
by
that's
it's coming.
why I haven't felt that. Yeah, I'm still lifting my own body weight.
You know what I mean?
Not
But it's
much
that
in
build
shape.
of confidence. It's that build of that mindset of being positive.
Mm.
That's the whole point. But that's why, I'm still kind of no days off, no never dying. Chris D'Elia is because he's
what though?
I fucking hate those Fitspo people.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this is like my personal goal that I finally achieved. I know it's like nothing compared to what other people live.
Mhm.
But I just the other day finally hit my goal of benching 1 plate and 25 on each side.
Son of a bitch! Good job, brother.
So it's 145 plate and then 25 plate on each side. I finally hit that goal.
Damn,
Total.
son.
So the bar would be what 45. So the bar's 45 itself. Then
I'm not familiar
two
with
more
plates.
and 2 more 45s. I'm horrible at math. Give me a second.
90, 135
Well, while you do
Just
that,
about 45
Plus 25?
45.
I want to hop on one more topic because we're almost coming close to the end of this here. I want to hop on one more topic for Brandon because I know this is something that's really important to Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know,
Can you show me?
can you show me when the fuck the new beatbox music video is coming out?
So,
Let the people know.
about
Tell them.
that. Well, if you want to know,
You wanna
first
give
vid
some backstory to that because that's not
Please.
blue. That's not nowhere.
Please, yes.
beatboxing about the backstory about beatboxing in
In
general.
beatboxing, yes.
You
Tell
just
us a
said
little bit
beatbox
about
album coming
beatboxing.
out. I'm guessing you beatbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how much backstory do you want? Like how I got into it?
What time?
Or-
How much
Generally,
time you got left? Like
we
5
got-
minutes.
We got 3-4 minutes.
Okay. Is that to 30 minutes? Because we took a little.
We could go over a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I could do a quick backstory.
Yeah.
Very quick. Got into beatboxing. Funny enough, not even watching like Dougie Fresh or Razel or Bismarck or anything like that. I discovered beatboxing watching the NSYNC concert that
Justin
came out
Timberlake.
with Justin
Okay.
Timberlake.
Yes.
And funny enough, guess who I was watching it with? Tatiana.
Yes. Tatiana,
Shout out
because
to-
she listens.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Sis Tatiana.
Big sis. Love you, girl.
So yeah, watching the concert with that, and then she was like, oh, you should try that. I was like, I'm gonna try it. Watched it over and over and over and over again until I've memorized it by heart.
Tati's daughter was the muse. I mean, Tati was the muse, huh?
But yeah, pretty much. She was the
Yeah.
one that pretty much put me onto it, and then learned it from Justin Timberlake, and then did it. I think in front of my school, and somebody was like, "Oh, you beatbox?" I was like, "That's what it's called."
Beatboxing contest.
And then-
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember you did that. Yes.
And then just went and researched everything. Started watching people like Bismarck, and then got into Dougie Fresh, got into Razel, started mimicking them,
Yeah.
and then I started going into more of just the actual beatboxing community. So then I started watching people you may not know any of these people, but people like Reaps One, ZD, Darnie, Korean FX, people like that, and then just from there, it's just kind of
Yeah. I can
that
see that.
Skiller versus Lem video was a lot for everybody.
Yes, it was.
That Worlds contest.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want to watch a really good beatboxing contest, look up World Skiller versus LM. ALEM. Skiller is Skiller.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it's hardcore. It's very hardcore. But your first video, he did a freestyle beatboxing video on a rooftop.
Cool.
He does noises.
which technically wasn't my first video.
that video was slamming. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying
Stop.
it wasn't my first video. My my very very first beatboxing video, which is probably a horrible video that you could probably find on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
It was actually you know exactly which one I'm talking about. It was me in the white hoodie.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one
On
was,
stage. I remember this.
No, not the one on stage. I was in my friend's house.
Oh yes.
That one,
Yes.
Yeah, in my friend's house, just beatbox for 5 minutes, and funny enough, his stepdad was sleeping in the next room. So yeah.
Nice.
So that was my first video, and then did a couple of videos just me beatboxing on stage, at college, at high school, and then the one that he's talking about is the one that I put out for New Year's last year,
Yes.
and that was my first okay, official video. Official video.
It was on the rooftop, the backdrop of Jersey City, chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hard, and he fucking came in, fucking roll out. Like, I was like, motherfucker! I was like, that's the hardest shit I ever seen! I was like, that's my best friend! Like, I was all over it. But he's been pimping this opportunity for a long time now, man. He needs to drop this guy. He's got another video. That's what I'm trying to get at here, people.
I do have another one coming out. It was, I don't know if you remember, but the original date for this video was supposed to come out 420 last year.
Yes.
It was supposed to be 420 last year, and I was hoping it was gonna come out. Never came out. Never got a chance to do it.
All right.
Then the next original date was gonna be New Year's this year. Again, stuff happened. We did a recording for it.
You were talking about this.
We did a recording for it. I posted that we did a recording for it. But what's gonna happen now is that we're doing a re-recording.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do something completely different. Try to incorporate what I already did and do something more.
Okay.
And then we're gonna shoot an actual video, editing. Shout out to UTK Productions, by the way. I don't know if you guys don't know who that is. Look them up on YouTube. Great videos. They did a Stranger Things parody video called Dumber Things, I believe. It's fucking hilarious.
So if anybody didn't catch that, that's UTK Productions.
Yeah. And so they're working with me on the video. And then so that's gonna be coming out soon. Obviously not January 1st, but all I can say right now is coming soon 2018.
Right on.
So
right on. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see it.
Coming soon, especially because the weather's getting warmer. So
yes,
it's gonna be a lot easier to beatbox in the heat and not the cold.
Awesome. You can imagine. Yeah, cold kind of fucks everything.
It's a lot. It's a lot on the voice. It's a lot on the vocal cord.
Because my first video was shot in like late December.
Yeah.
He went outside and did that shit on a speaker.
Yeah.
See, he's good, dude. Like he walks with a mic and a handheld speaker.
Yeah.
Like he just fucking goes. Oh, it's.
I think for the intro for the next video, you're gonna have to get some of that on recording.
Yes, you're gonna have to.
Okay.
Not to put you on the spot. Or
We're gonna have to get you on the.
I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be metronome.
Yes, thank you. Gonna get fuck that metronome. You know
Very
what I mean?
Quiet metronome.
Yeah, it's very quiet metronome. But all right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's episode. This has been the podcast at Chillin Out. I've been Dan. I've been here with Chris.
Yes.
Just Chris today.
Yeah, just Chris.
Just Chris. No
Just
another.
Chris for a while.
Just
yeah, white bread.
bouncing around personas. I've also had our guest Brandon here today. Thank you very much for coming on, Brandon. We had an awesome time with you. This was awesome. This was very fucking sweet. This was a good time. We're probably going to have him on again for the next episode, so check us out again on Wednesday, and we'll have that second episode coming at you. All right. Catch you later.
Later.